Hi everyone. Today we are speaking about another module of the course Become a Spiritual Warrior Mentor, which is another Japanese concept that holds the power to transform how we interact with the world and with each other, and it's called Omoiyari. You might have heard it translated as empathy, but Omoiyari is much deeper than that. So it's not just about feeling for someone else. It's about giving your thoughts to others and acting with a genuine compassion. So let's explore what makes Omoiyari such a special part of the Japanese culture and how it can inspire us in our daily lives. The word Omoiyari comes from two parts. Omoi, meaning thought or feeling, and Yari, which comes from Yaru, which means to give or to send. So Omoiyari literally means to give your thought to others. So it's not just about understanding someone's emotions. It's about anticipating their needs and acting thoughtfully, often without them even asking for help. So, and what is fascinating about this concept is that sometimes it's about doing something thoughtful, like lending a helping hand, but other times it's about not doing something, like staying silent when someone needs space. And in the Japanese culture, this idea is closely tied to another concept called kuki, which means reading the room. And by understanding what's going on around you, you can decide the best way you show your consideration. So it's an analysis of who is around you. But how does it look to practice Omoiyari in our daily lives? For example, speaking quietly in public. In Japan, people are very mindful of how their actions affect others. Talking loudly on the phone or with friends in public spaces is not something that would be considered polite, because of course you can disturb other people. Or also, for example, on the train, despite of being silent coaches, people always speak. Or when there are people that are, for example, foreigners and the Japanese person know English, they turn their conversation into another language or in the languages that they can speak. And it's not particularly very common to find Japanese people speaking English in general. Or, for example, it's common to clean the toilet after you use it for your personal use in public spaces, in consideration that someone else will come. So before you leave, you take care of that. Or also, for example, in a match, staying till the very end, despite of the fact that your team has won or lost the match. So as a gesture of respect. And what makes it even more profound is its connection to altruism. It's about a selfless act in doing something for others without expecting anything in return. And it's deeply rooted in Japan's collectivist culture, where the well-being of the group is prioritized over individual needs. And so practicing Omoiyari isn't just about big gesture. It's about the small, thoughtful things we can do every day to make life easier for someone else, anticipating their needs in a natural way and offering support without being asked. So what can we learn from Omoiyari? It reminds us that empathy isn't just about understanding, but it's about action. And by putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, we can create a kinder and more connected world in general, without having the sense of being obliged to be politeness. Because sometimes people, of course, you see around them that they don't even mean when in a polite way they are asking you if you need help. It would just say, I'm asking because I have, but it's actually I'll be annoyed if you say yes. Or or some gestures that can be considered not genuine at all. So practice this shift. It's essential that something that we will learn in this module. It's essential because we will learn how to spontaneously consider ourselves part of the universe, part of the whole, in which our being, an individual, is naturally extending to the outside, and where there is a natural light coming from our heart that is able to give warmth and light and inspire others in a genuine way. So if you're curious about this course, Become a Spiritual Warrior Mentor, it happens from next February 2025 for 3 weekends, both online and in person in Edinburgh. And it's a certified course, so it gives you the opportunity also to have a certification. If you are an holistic practitioner and you want to add some extra tools in your work, or just simply a beautiful journey of self-transformation that happens through a variety of modules. If you are following me on YouTube, you will see that I'm actually speaking about a module each week. So there will be a new one next week. And if you have any question, you can just drop me an email. The website is www.schoolofshamanism.co.uk.